Hello everyone, welcome back to the Homeowner series. Late last night, we arrived home after our week-long camping trip. I had a great time at the lake, the family did as well, and it was nice we had a friend join us. Climbing out of bed this morning is a bit rough. I definitely want to get a few more hours of sleep, but let's get going here on today's projects. Now, the wife did say to look out the front windows because something big happened, and look at that, guys. So while we were out camping, our neighbor's house was built here, so I think later on today, we'll go over, introduce ourselves, and let's see what types of hobbies they're in. But today we do have a few exciting things happening here. Now, as I was getting ready, I did hear the doorbell, but before we head on out there, you guys know that we do actually have this drone here. It's a pretty small drone. I think I paid around $1,000 for this drone. It was a bit pricey, but how do we top that off is I ordered a $2,500 drone here. This one is pretty huge. Look at that. This thing is pretty sweet as well, and this thing is actually gas powered, while that one was electric, which was pretty sweet here. So let's hop on in. I do want to go a full ride around the property to get today started off with. Now, I do have a full mods list up on my website for you guys to go check out. Really do appreciate if you do, and it's every single detail with this. But let's go up in there now, and let's kind of check out our property here. I am really excited to really see how this looks here. We'll keep climbing up. We just reached max height here, which is pretty awesome. Let's go for a ride around the property. Now, I have been a huge fan here of drones. I have actually had a few in real life here, which is pretty awesome, and this thing looks awesome from above here. Now, a few things I really do want to talk about, guys. I really want a fire pit, just a nice area so that we could sit around, have a great time with friends and the kids, and also roast some marshmallows. We did do that while we were camping, and I'm already planning our next camping trip, so hope you guys are excited for that. But wow, this drone is pretty cool. Now, looks like it is a little bit bouncy since we are going over the grass here, but what I'm thinking is, let's get back on the ground, put the controller away, and let's go say hi to Diesel. Touching down on land, and this is a pretty fun one. I definitely want to kind of have some more fun here with it, but one thing, guys, this is so much money, $2,500. We can't be flying around trees. The last thing we want is for it to come crashing down here, but looks like Diesel's out and about running around. Now, it is pretty warm here today, so if we do have any time at the end of today, I really want to take out one of their cars, probably the GT3, which would be pretty awesome. But after a 10+ hour drive with both of our vehicles, I really want to give the GMC a wash here. We did do some off-roading over there at the campgrounds as well. You guys can see there is a little bit of dirt. It's actually over here in the bed as it was getting all flung over here. But let's get going. We'll get the pressure washer here and we'll get cleaning it. Now, the Bronco is sold, and also we did already wash the Jeep Trailcat there. That was a ton of fun. Our first time off-roading with that was pretty sweet. Now, YouTube is showing that many of you guys are not yet subscribed, so I do appreciate if you hit the subscribe button and also leave a like. It really does help out as we are getting closer and closer to 100,000 subscribers. This GMC AT4 is one pretty sweet truck here, but we have something huge happening today here, which I'm really excited for, and that is that I found our old F250 Tremor for sale, and we will be picking that up. We just gotta go out and buy it back, and we just have to do that. But let's hop in this here really quickly. We'll get it vacuumed, and then I think we'll catch you guys over there, and we'll get ready to go. Now, the wife already knows I am buying the Tremor. She's actually known that I really missed it. Many of you guys have been requesting to get that truck back, so that's what we're going to do. Just finished vacuuming the AT4, and I actually just got off the phone with the dealership. They need about another half hour for the paperwork to get finished up here. So what I'm thinking is, let's hop on this electric scooter here and let's head over to the neighbors. I really do want to go say hi. They built the house in 1 week. Imagine that, guys. You go out on vacation, you come back, and you now have a neighbor here. We'll take the old electric scooter. This thing is so much fun to rip around, and it's a little bit more fun than the hoverboards, I will have to say. say, but that is one huge house, almost as big as ours, and that is pretty awesome. Now, hopefully the neighbor would let us help out with some projects around the yard here. Let us use our equipment, and this is a pretty neat driveway here, but wow, look at that, guys. Looks like he does have a truck here. We definitely have to check this out. Oh, that is a 2020. That's a GMC. That is also a Denali. Wow, that's actually pretty similar to ours. This looks to be a 3500 with that Duramax Allison transmission. Wow, our new neighbor definitely has some great taste. So I'll get to knocking on the door, and let's go meet the neighbors. We definitely have some pretty sweet neighbors moving in. I can't wait for all the things to come. Now, he did say he does have a sports car on order along with a few others, and he did say the sports car was over 6 figures, and it's going to be a pretty cool one. Maybe we'll be racing him at the drag strip, one of ours, and I did say this GMC is awesome, so maybe we might get both GMCs side by side, but wow, this truck, really do like the Denali here. But let's hop back on the scooter, and let's head on back here. Now, with this scooter, you guys can actually see we have a little bit of flames on it, which is awesome here. It is kind of a simple design here, but we have so much fun with it, and sometimes on the grass it is a little bit tricky with those wide wheels and tires, but there we go. Now, I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far here. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been so far pretty good here, and if you guys haven't already, I do recommend you go check me out over on Instagram. I do post every single day over there, and a lot of sneak peeks, and it's going to be a lot more exclusive pictures over there as well. But let's get these doors opened up. Now, we do actually have to do an oil change here on the Trailcat. We put the brake-in miles on it, and I really want to get it washed here, so we'll have to do that, and we'll have to do the oil change as well. It shouldn't take too long, only a few hours for that. But guys, to be able to buy that F250 Tremor, we will be trading in our Jeep Gladiator. Although I really like the Gladiator, we did the lift here, we did the plow, we did everything possible to this truck here, and although I really do like this, this Jeep is even better. So I don't want to have too many Jeeps, and the wife said if we want that Tremor, one has to go, and this is it. Let's hop on in here. Now, I did look it over, and actually, I think the wife will even like the Tremor better. I actually do prefer that. This has a V6 actually, and our Tremor that we once owned was a 7.3 liter V8. So let's head on out. Now, like I have touched upon many times, I have gotten a lot of requests here for buying the Tremor back, and that is exactly what we are doing today. It was a bit tricky when I saw it online. I wasn't even sure if it was ours, but the VIN number matches what ours was, but there were a few key differences between them as well. Now, we're buying the F250 Tremor here. We will be taking the wife out shopping along with the kids so they could get some new things here. Probably the new consoles as well here. But let's see if we can get the plow ready. Seems like really kind of getting caught here on the collisions. Almost like the plow really doesn't want to lift up too much here. That is pretty interesting as well. Usually we don't have any problems, but with this truck we did the plow, we did the lift, we did the wheels, we did the winch, we did so many cool things to it, and I think the next owner will like it even more than us. And I'm just a big fan of big trucks, and definitely big old V8s and diesels. We're coming up here on the dealership, and it's right out front here. Now, all of the paperwork is done there. They were a bit delayed. They did say that one of their computer systems was down here, but there it is, guys, our Tremor, the one that we bought brand new here, custom ordered from a Ford dealership. We're buying back, and right off the bat, guys, there are a ton of things that are different than when we sold it here. We do have to put the wrap back on the bumpers. We do have to put the mud flaps on here. It looks like the tonneau cover was removed. It looks like they did not even leave the rails here. The gooseneck hitch is removed, and it looks like they do have a different ball here, but that is pretty awesome. Usually it's not possible to rebuy a truck, and when you have a truck this good and when you sell it and you miss it, you just want it back here. So luckily we are able to get our hands on it. Now, this is a F250 Lariat with that 7.3 liter V8, as American as it can get, as gas guzzler as it can get here. This thing gets like 5 miles per gallon, but that's fine with me, and we will be keeping this here. Now, I do want to do a full build, get all those things back on this, and then I really want to do a lot more stuff to it here. But also, we need a snow plow, so we'll have to put a plow on this, which I think we'll do no problem. And looks like it is already low here on gas here. Usually the dealership is supposed to fill it up, but this is pricey to fill up. But let's see how much it's going to be. And I call it miles per gallon in this case. Just heard the click. We'll put that back there. $92. Wow. That gas is pretty expensive here. Almost as expensive as diesel, but this has the extended fuel tank on it. But I definitely really want to take this camping with the AT4. That would be a pretty sweet comparison to see how they do here. But wow, this thing looks awesome. Now they did say the person that bought it just used it as a grocery getter, which is good. That way we know they weren't towing trailers or anything. And the people that bought it from the dealership when we traded in only put around 10,000 miles on it, so it's actually not as used as what I was expecting it to be here, but it hasn't been too long. Now, with the Homeowner series, I am trying to be as realistic as possible here, but I want to have a great time with you guys, and I do have a lot of stuff here in the works, a lot of things going on behind the scenes for some upcoming multiplayer videos and some other content and some other huge surprises, which I'm really excited for. But wow, our new neighbors, hopefully they surprise us with that car. I wonder what their sports car is. Maybe some of you guys can drop that down below here, but it's so exciting that we do have the F250 Tremor here. I think we'll kind of put it right up front and ready to go here for us. But like I did touch on, guys, it is pretty warm today, and any day that's warm enough where we could take the cars for a rip, we just gotta do it. And we have to take my favorite one of them all, the GT3, the 991.2. Let's hop on in here, get it started right up here. Now, this is almost straight pipes. It is a pretty loud one here. Now, many of you guys know that we do have a lot of Porsches. I'm just a Porsche person. These are some pretty sweet cars here. Let's not knock down the basketball hoop and all those basketballs on the rack, and we'll go for a rip here. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one and subscribe for more.